Hi, and thanks for tuning in to my weekly reading using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, creator of the deck, and this week's reading is for Monday the 27th of April through to Sunday, May the 3rd. So last week, for those of you who watched my reading, will know that I recorded out of Charmed Australia in Tamaree, Queensland. This week I want to share a piece of jewellery that Glenda, the owner of the store, gave me for my birthday, and this is it here. I'm hopeful that you can see it. It's this beautiful, beautiful little chakra fairy necklace, and each of the stones is made up from amethyst, topaz, citrine, pearl, garnet, carnelian, and tanzanite. So one of the very many beautiful pieces that Glenda has in her store, along with her skulls, of course. And another wonderful gift that came out of the blue for somebody I met just a little while ago, and this is from Angelise Bertie, this wonderful artist, very vibrational. She said, I had visited her home and seen some of her artwork, and I said, oh wow, you're absolutely fantastic. And then she came along and gave me this and said that she feels that she would like me to take it back to Canada. So that is absolutely wonderful. This is my last recording from Australia. Next week it will be back in cooler Canada. I also want to thank everybody, all of you who have wished me a vibrational birthday. I just feel so blessed. It's been an amazing time. I've had some amazing experiences, including my father, who paid for me to go up in a glider, and that freedom and joy of the peace and quietness surrounded by the total sound of the air around me up across Brisbane and Caloundra and Glasshouse Mountain in Queensland. It was just a joy. It was a clear day, and they've had some real cloudy days, so again I thank everybody upstairs for letting me have that experience. So here we are, just 3 days from the end of April. So I want to focus on this week on the perspective and celebration. Not because it's my birthday, but for all of you who are out there who have managed to keep slogging through everything that has been thrown up to you in the past few months and years leading up to this time. Some of us have been going through it for a while, and some of us have just hit this wall and been having to deal with it in the last few months. So even today, the weather outside here in Queensland, Australia, it's just giving its last big huff and puff as the wind is whipping up and trying to create more devastation. But the sun is shining and there's beautiful blue skies, and it's like, no, it's not going to happen. You just blow yourself out. So it doesn't matter. Blow, wind, blow. It doesn't bother me, because you and I, that's you and I, are putting on our graduation gowns and caps, yes, in readiness to receive our diploma, taking us from the slump to the level of elevation. So kudos to you all, to us all, every one of us, okay? You've done well. So, high fives and all that kind of thing. So here are the questions for this week. At this point, what does my soul need to hear about my journey thus far? Okay, I want to focus on the positive here. What else can I do to continue? Oh, there's one of the cards there. What else can I continue to do to continue my elevation in my spiritual work? So what else can I do to continue my elevation in my spiritual work? And the third and final question, what spiritual influences can I invite back into my life? We put a lot of things on hold, waiting. So now it's time to invite them back in and get them back on board again if we've, put them on the back burner, and get going with them again. All right. So now I take a moment, as always, to shuffle the cards, ensuring I'm centered in the moment of being right here, right now, in the intention of what needs to be done. Whatever I need to do later, doesn't matter. There's always time. And if there isn't, there's always tomorrow. Okay. So the first question I'm asking is, at this point, what does my soul need to hear about my journey thus far? Okay, let me just put those down. And the first card, wow, openness. That's amazing. And the second card, What else can I do to continue my elevation in my spiritual work? And the skilled craftsman's come up. And this card has come up a few times when we've asked this kind of question. So I think we're on track on this. And finally, my third question is, what spiritual influences can I invite back into my life? Upon a star. Thank you. Wow. You know, I work with Kahan here, my beautiful gift from Glenda at Charmed Australia. And he has been my soul, I don't say guardian because I have lots of guardians, but he's been my check-in. You know, when I'm not sure about things myself, I go, okay, Kahan, is this me or is this outside? And yeah, when he says it's me, I have to accept that because he's not going to tell lies. And I just have to suck it up, princess, and get on with it. So I treasure this beautiful crystal skull, he has an amazing amount of knowledge. For those of you that know me, I've only really been introduced to skulls in the last year. And, you know, up until that point, it's like, okay, I like them. I admire what they do for different people, but I didn't think they were something that I would work with. Oh, how wrong was I? Maybe that's why I was introduced last year. So, all right. So let's look at the definitions. As usual in the guidebook, they're all there in alphabetical order. So the first card was openness. The more expansive you are in your world, the more comfortable you feel. Open your windows and doors and keep opening them until you feel the vibration that sings to you. How appropriate at the moment. Don't let others close in the walls around you because it suits them. This is your journey, so unlock and unbolt everything that makes you feel trapped and begin to accept the open expanse. Yay! The second card. Now, I'm reading just the definitions, and as most of you know that, well, hopefully all of you know who watch this, I always give my interpretation on it because it's all about your intuition and tapping into that. All right, so we have the skilled craftsman. Before any new skill is accomplished, excuse me, there is a time of learning where knowledge is shared and discovered. The apprentice that works hard in honing and perfecting all facets of his or her trade will be in harmony with the vibration of the craftsman. Don't be too hasty to be the expert, because the journey will forever open up new knowledge and learning for you. And I think that's very appropriate at the moment with what we're going through at this time. We're almost graduating. We know and have achieved a huge amount, but there's still a lot for us to forever be learning. I always say to people, when you tell me that you are perfect and you know everything, my question is, why are you still here? We're here to learn lessons. Okay. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm having fun today, as I do every time when I do this reading. Okay, so the third and final card is, when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. The universal vibration of wishing is only set into motion, allowing you to do whatever your heart desires when you are ready to accept it as real, or accept them as real. Excuse me. Whatever you have been told in the past is related to then. Now you're an adult and your wishes and desires can be projected outwardly in order for them to manifest. So what are you waiting for? The intention of being in the now and tapping into your intuition, your gut feeling, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, whatever you tap into, it's all about accepting and inviting in the messages from your angels, your guides, your helpers. Those of us, like I have Kahan, he is my little tapper in here and tells me when I'm on track and when I'm not, and when I'm good and when I'm bad, when I'm right and when I'm wrong, even though I don't necessarily want to hear it. That's what he does. He's my grounder. He's my reality check. So the first question we asked is, at this point, what does my soul need to hear about my journey thus far? Appreciate yourself. Accept how far you've come. important thing here, you are worthy. And I'm going to emphasize that you are worthy. You are a beautiful, vibrational, spiritual being. So accept that with grace, love, and worthiness. And I'm emphasizing the worthiness. Sometimes we do not think we're worthy to receive things, and therefore Spirit goes, well, if you don't want it, guess what? I'll give it to somebody else. It's not about being in the ego. It's about your openness and willingness to be the vibrational you shining through, okay? So keep with the program. All right. What else can I do, was the second question, to continue my elevation in my spiritual work? It's about divine timing. So believe in who you are on all levels. Keep working at what you want. Keep going at it. Keep moving forward with it. So you've achieved the first level Reiki. Go on to achieve Reiki level 2. Or you've achieved your first part in your psychic reading. Go on to the next one. Whatever it is, don't give up. Even if you feel it's a waste of time. All right, and I emphasize that because sometimes we go, surely I can't, we do that. Okay, so even if you feel it's a waste of time, keep going at it. The essence of who you are is at this pinnacle. You've reached the summit. So keep going upwards, onwards, stepping it up, stepping forward, knowing that you're already there, but what you keep on achieving as you go up continues to help you. And finally, what spiritual influences can I invite back into my life? Dear ones, remember, this is your time. You've come a long way along this journey. So now all is well. So allow yourself to ask for everything you need, want, and desire. The opposite of chaos is calm. So invite it back. All right, and invite it back with abundance, with amazement. Invite it back. Make your dreams a reality. Craft in your mind's eye what is needed, what is essential for you now. Okay, you can do it. You've come thus far. Okay. So thank you for taking time to tune in and listen to my weekly reading. I truly hope it helps you guide you through your week. I'm going to post the 3 cards, as I do, at the end of the video so you can see them a little bit more clearly. And those of you that already have the deck will already know these cards. With the Vibrational Energy deck, it's about having fun. Tapping in to your third eye, your heart, your gut, whatever you tap into, but being there and just allowing the images, the messages you're getting given to you, so you can actually make it work for you. And this applies to any deck, okay, not just my deck. All right, so whatever deck you have, use it, tap into it, and be connected with it. Utilize it. So the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck is available in a mobile app format. There is a free demo program which has 11 cards that you can download. Just click on the YouTube in the description box. There's a link in there to click into it. Or if you go to my website, www.vibrational-energy.com, on the landing page there, you can actually click on it and download the demo, or just play with it. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do. And again, click on the YouTube box where it says subscribe here, and you'll get my weekly reading dropping in your inbox. So thank you so much for watching my videos. As I said, next week I head home back to Canada, to Ontario, and my recordings will be from there. And as always, I want to thank everybody that I've met in Australia and New Zealand for their amazement. They're amazing, just amazing people that I have been blessed to connect with. So, thank you, Cherie and John. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Janet and Imogen. I'm sure there are many others. Karen, Lee and Mike. I'm sure I've forgotten many, but so if I have forgotten your name, please, it is no way. Michelle and Peter in New Zealand. So again, it's in no way a detriment. It's just There are so many wonderful, beautiful vibrational people I've connected with here, as always, and I continue to do so, so thank you. As always, wishing you an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence.